Look alive, sunshine. Today we have a brand new video, but today it's not a TV show, it's not a movie, it's not nothing. It's a top 5. Back like in the day when I used to make like really like underproduced videos, these are still really badly produced anyway, but back when I just sat somewhere and just put a camera just like really rickety on like an Xbox or something, I used to make like all different types of videos. And one of my most popular on this channel was Batman Top 5 Gadgets, which is really weird to me because I've done like really cool breakdowns and really cool reviews. And like my Logan review was really cool, but it got like 1 view, and I'm pretty sure that was me. So I don't know why Batman Gadgets have such a fan base, but they watched it. So I'm here today to talk about my top 5 favorite Spider-Man suits. I decided to do this one because I did Batman and he's like my all-time favorite superhero, but Spider-Man, this dude right here, was the first superhero I was ever introduced to. And I'm pretty sure that is how it is with a lot of kids, but like me sparking an interest in superheroes and him being the first one I was introduced with obviously holds a special place in my mind and heart. And just like I gravitate towards him for some reason. And I mean like if you just look at him, I mean like his powers are really cool. He's like a spider, you know, crawling walls, and he has these webs that he could fly across the city in, which is really dope if you think about it. So just I'm gonna cut it right here, and I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. Okay, now into the list. At number 5, we have the 1966 cartoon, really old meme Spider-Man suit is what I'm calling it because of all the memes that it has sparked. That is also one of my reasons why I do like it, just because of everybody using it and all the Twitter accounts dedicated to it, because it was really funny. And I used to watch it when I was first like getting it hard into superheroes. I used to pop the Netflix disc, if you guys remember, Netflix disc into the Wii system, not the Wii U, the Wii, and I used to watch it on my 19-inch 720p TV in my room, and I loved it because it was just like really cool because I was first getting into Spider-Man and just having a cartoon and just something about it. I don't know, it was just really fun and old, and like there wasn't much thought put into it because it was so old and it was made for kids that it was kind of intriguing and fun to watch. And it's because, you know, all these people make memes about it, so it's just fun. You know, that's why it's number 5. At number 4, we have Miles Morales, the Earth 1610 Superman, or is it? No, it's 1610. I think. I'm pretty sure. Comment if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done research on him that much. But I just really like the suit. He was a whole different race than Peter Parker. He had a whole different suit, and it really brought in, you know, that whole, just like whole different to Spider-Man after so long of just having Peter Parker and then the red and blue suit, just like this one. You know, Miles just brought in such a new taste, and it was really cool too, because you know the colors and everything about it were just like really cool, and it didn't tie into anything continuity to Earth 616, so it didn't get in the way of that Spider-Man. But I'm sure, I don't read Marvel comics, so don't fucking like be mad at me. Like I've tried reading Marvel comics, and they're just not as fun as these. I don't know like what it's about. I don't enjoy reading them. I have like I would say like say I have my DC Comics collection, and then I have like 1/3 of my DC Comics collection, and then that's what I have in Marvel. So I don't have that much, but it's actually, you know, just like it's the characters are cool, but I just don't like the comics. But anyway, Miles comic and being Puerto Rican, obviously, you know, it's just like step up higher on the list. That's just obvious. So that is why he's number 4. Number 3 is John Romita Jr. I'm pretty sure that's his artwork. Let me check. That is his artwork. But I have a story for you guys. Craigslist. You guys know Craigslist, okay? Now this guy had a comic book garage sale. Now I was into garage sales for some reason. Me being an 11-year-old, I just, you know, liked garage sales and estate sales. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I mean, it was cool and nobody was into it like my age, but I don't know. Anyway, I always looked at Craigslist, and then one day I got this huge box of X-Men comics, and I got hooked on comics, and that's how everything sparked. But anyway, I was looking for just regular garage sales on Craigslist because that's where they post them, and then this guy, like 30 minutes away from me, and it, you know, just like really far out of the way, he had a sale going on with a bunch of comics. He had pictures, and he was like, moving, need to sell all my comics, you know, garage sale, really cheap. I was in tears because I was so excited to go, and you know, I had to convince my parents. I was like, please take me, please. And I had like probably like $20 maybe saved up like throughout the whole, you know, few weeks or whatever. I worked odd jobs or whatever else, and you know, you don't get jobs as 10-year-old. but, or 12, I was like 12, I don't know. But anyway, this guy, he had this huge comic garage filled with comics. I was so taken back, but he had all of his like 50 cent and dollar comics out on the front, and he had this like huge box of like, you know, like he knew what he was talking about, obviously, because he had so many. And he, you know, some of the other ones weren't that good and they were kind of picked through, but then there's this huge box of John Romita Jr. And back then, when I didn't care like what comics I had, now like most of my comics are gone because we moved and it's a really small room and I don't have room for them and I just had to sell them and, you know, whatever. But this one box just caught my attention because it was like no others, like no other had like really cool DC or Marvel comics in them, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I just kept flipping through, and they were just this awesome covers. Every single cover was amazing, and I was just laying out money. And like he gave me a deal, and he was like, if you buy like this, I'll give you them for like 50 cents each. Tears, almost like not really, but like I just really was like, this is amazing, because like I said back then, I didn't care if they were worth 25 cents in the Overstreet price guide. I didn't care if they were this or that. It was like fucking Spider-Man on these covers are drawn so cool that I need them all, so I bought them, and I just cherished them for a long time. I pretty sure I still have most of them, but like most of the other ones I just got rid of because, you know, small room, big collection of comics, didn't mix well, so I had to part ways with those. But the John Romita Jr. comics I had, and they're like my first like really cool comics that I bought, and really cool ones that just had like the artwork and everything that I was really proud of. So that's why John Romita Jr.'s art just like, I don't know, just like is number 3. And I mean, how can you not love the articulation like in his artwork? It's just so articulate and detailed, and Spider-Man looks more like an acrobat. Like, you know, sometimes how they draw Dick Grayson in DC as more of an acrobat, which is more accurate to what he was trained as. So I like that, you know, specific style, because nobody has really taken on Spider-Man like he has in that way. Now the number 2 spot, Spider-Man 2002. Picture this, okay? Spider-Man 2002. Me as a, let's say, Spider-Man DVD, probably like 3 or 4 years old. I'm at the dentist. Another story, by the way. I'm at the dentist, and my sister's also at the dentist, and I'm done, and he says, do you want to watch a movie while, you know, I go fix your sister's teeth or whatever? And I was, you know, being 4, I probably just said, yeah, I don't remember, but he put on Spider-Man 2002. And I sat there and I watched it for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I was just like mesmerized as a child. I don't know what the fuck was going through my mind, but like I'm pretty sure it was just like, wow, that was awesome. I need to see more of it. So then I got the Spider-Man t-shirts and everything, but I just really like the suit because of that. Most of these reasons are because of like sentimental value and not because I like of actual detail in the artwork or anything, but that's really what like liking these characters are about like what they mean to you anyway. So 2002 Spider-Man, watched the movie in the dentist office, and I was like, wow, like let me get on this shit. And I got on that shit, let me tell you that. I got the shirts, and I got the mask, and I got the everything, the action figures. I loved it. But just like the way his suit looks, it doesn't like look like anything else, because before that like movie, we didn't have any live action superhero movies really. They were really rare, and like it just didn't really happen. And the superhero film was done well, and the costume was really cool. The costume had a different like look to it. It looked like not like leather or anything like the Flash and Wally West on the CW. It had like a weird material that I don't know the name of, but you know what I'm talking about because it has that look to it. So that's why I really liked it. It looked like really like fake, but at the same time how fake somebody can make it in real life, if that makes sense. So that's just like why I really just like went towards it, and I got it, and I was like, oh my god, because it was so cool. It's, you know, whatever. I was born in 2000, so 2002 I was 2 when it came out, and I didn't see it till it was on DVD. I didn't, you know, whatever. It was just wow. Now the number 1 Spider-Man costume. Not what you would expect. I didn't even expect this. I was running down through the costumes on Wikipedia, and I was like, oh, no, 5, 4, 3, 2. I was like, 1 is Superior Spider-Man, which is very odd because I did not find out about Superior Spider-Man until maybe like a year ago, even less probably. It's probably been only like a few months, like really. Probably, okay, let me count. It's been 8 months since I found out about the Superior Spider-Man. Wait, okay, now let's back that up, because when the Superior Spider-Man comic first came out, I do remember buying all the issues up to like 7, because I just like really wanted to read it, because it was like when I was first getting into actual comics and new comics and reading them, and I really wanted to read a new Spider-Man book, and it came out, and I was like, wow, and I didn't even know it was Otto Octavius, and I didn't even read it because I didn't understand it. So I just like gave up on that. But I went back and I was looking through like my old back issues that I have, and I was like, well, this is cool. And I went ahead and bought the trade paperback because I like the first issue so much. Now that I read it and I understand who Otto Octavius is and, you know, like what's going on, and I understood it and I really liked it. And then I bought like, how many did I buy? After I bought volume 1, I bought volume 2 and 3 at a really good price. They were like half off. But I got those and I read them and I was like, whoa, like I was kind of like finally understanding like the costume and everything and how it has darker tones because of the darker take that Otto has on the Spider-Man character, and the sharper edges are really fun too. And well, not fun, obviously they kill people, but does he kill? I don't even remember. I like stopped reading. I stopped reading halfway through 3. I just can't carry on with them. That's just my personal opinion, but like I can see how people like that shit. Like that was really cool. But I just like I spent so much in time and investment in my first years of reading comics into DC that I just like I can't like grasp Marvel because Marvel has so many like time changes and weird. I know DC does too, but Marvel it's hard for me to grasp, and like it's cool if you guys know how to, and I wish I did, but whatever. But the sharper edges and like the knives and everything, and like just like I don't know, you know what I'm talking about when I say sharper edges. They're on the pictures, whatever. But that's why I like it. I like the whole darkness tone after that's why I like Miles' costume, is because it takes a whole new take, not a whole new take, but it alters the Spider-Man suit in a really big way, and it's been after, you know, the regular red, black, and blue colors. So, you know, I don't know. So Superior Spider-Man is my #1 pick. Let me know what your guys' favorite picks are for top 5, or, you know, if you just want to tell me your favorite one, I don't know. I feel bad for kind of leaving out Tom Holland and some other people, and Andrew Garfield, because I also, like, was, like, really hard into Spider-Man when Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 1 came out, and I was like, I don't know, because I was weighing out the suits, and it just didn't fit. Anyway, like, whatever. So let me know what your guys' favorite Spider-Man suits are. Let me know what other videos you want to see me do like this, because these are fun. Like, these are fun to run down all the things, get the pictures and everything, because it's fun, and then whatever. So let me know what you guys want to see from me and everything, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Watch me find out this shit wasn't recording.